go.
And where's your clacker?
Oh, I have one at home.
I know you keep. Okay.
Clap. The turn.
You're too low.
I'm too low.
Yeah.
I'm on my tiptoes.
Okay, no, right there. Good, but you put the clacker up a little higher. There you go.
Utah helicopter. The turn. Take one. Remember what we do here. All right. Hi. Today at Utah Helicopter, we are talking about the turn. Before we get into the turn, we're going to do a quick review of forward flight and the forces involved in forward flight. Lift, acting upward, as been discussed before, weight, acting downward, and thrust being the force that's propelling us forward. So we're getting total rotor thrust as a resultant between lift and thrust, this being a profile view of the helicopter. This image down here being a front view of the helicopter, lift acting up, weight acting down, and thrust propelling us forward, if we had a 3D board. So this is forward flight. Now, when we start discussing the turn, we have a couple more forces that we need to introduce. One of them being centripetal force and one of them being centrifugal force. So we still have lift acting upward, weight acting downward, but we now have these two new forces involved. Centripetal is the force that's required to make a body follow along a curved path, and it's acting inward toward that turn. Centrifugal is the force that pulls an object out from a turn. You've experienced these forces whether you realized it or not. Anytime you get on a freeway on-ramp and you start going up the curve and everyone slides out toward the outside of the car, that's centrifugal force. And it's centripetal force that's helping the car actually stay in that turn as you get onto the freeway. So with these new added forces, we still have total rotor thrust as a resultant of lift acting up, thrust that's still propelling us forward as we move, and now centripetal force that's keeping us in the turn. And the opposing force of that is load factor. Essentially what that's saying is as you bank the helicopter, the G-forces felt in the helicopter are increased as well. That is turning in a nutshell. Thanks for tuning in.
Clear.
And we'll